Okay guys, this is about the Right Stuff kit. This is a kit full of oral hygiene accessories that we give you when you get braces on. What's in this kit are a few different things. We have fluoride mouth rinse. You should use this daily, capful, rinse it out, spit it out, rinse with 30 seconds and spit it out. Keep your enamel strong under areas there. You use it after you brush. For brushing, in the kit you have a regular toothbrush and a travel toothbrush as well. The regular toothbrush with braces there, you are going to be brushing the surfaces of the braces, preferably in circles, as you normally would. Now remember, brushing too hard, you can't brush the braces off, so you're not going to damage the braces. So don't worry about going too gentle on it. What's important to know is the angle. So the next step after brushing the straight on, so the angle is like so, we need to get the gum line. So the space between the gum line and the brace is like a shelf. It holds food in there. And if you don't purposefully go for it, you're gonna get some damage onto your enamel. So what you wanna do is angle your brush. So instead of going straight on like this, we're gonna angle it and we're gonna push the bristles into the space between the braces and the gum line. And we're going to brush. We can do little circles, mini circles, and a little bit of horizontal movement and mini circles. If you have recession or sensitivity, be careful, make sure you're using a very sensitive toothbrush. This can also be done with electric toothbrushes exactly the same way. It's just the electric toothbrush is doing the rotational movement of the brush for you, but you would hold it at this angle if it is an electric toothbrush, and those are great too. Okay, so make sure you're pushing it in there enough to get the bristles in between that space. On the bottom, of course, the gum line's on the lower, so you would be angling it up. Okay, so you would be angling it underneath here, brushing it this way and making sure you get everything out from underneath those little hooks there. The last swipe would be the tips here, okay? And you can do that at the same time as you do the top surfaces, everything. So you're gonna do the top surfaces of your molars, right? And you're gonna do the top surfaces of your front incisors as well, top and bottom. I also recommend brushing your tongue just to keep everything fresh. Proxy brush. Another brush here, and you open it there. There's various designs, but you open it. It's a small brush on a wire that bends. You can use the handle like so, and you can bend the wire the way you want it to orient around your braces. So this allows you to get in between the arch wire and the tooth surface. So you can see I went inside like so, and you can brush vertically. You can go over top of it here. If your gums are a little sensitive to the full brush, maybe you use this one to get to the gum lines. But either way, you want to make sure your gum lines are clean and in between under your wire is clean, okay? Also in the kit is flossing. This is a pack of floss threaders, okay? And that's what this little blue thing is here. Really what it is a threader that has a stiff end, and you're gonna thread some floss. So there's floss in your kit as well. Take a long piece of floss, put it on there. So you would have your piece of floss and you would thread it through this hole, and you're gonna have some floss threaded on there. And you use this to get through under the wire, similar to the way you did with that proxy brush, okay? So here you go, you have your sew, and just like that, you get under the wire, and it just helps you pull the floss through so that you can floss the contact, okay? If you're able to do it without the floss threader, you can just do that, but this just helps you floss it through there. The other product is Super Floss. These are also available in stores, but this just has the floss attached to the floss threader stiffer end, so just is a little bit more convenient. However, these are reusable, so you can use this with any type of floss. Last thing in there is orthodontic wax. So if anything starts rubbing or irritated, or your cheek has an irritation somewhere, you can use wax to smooth out the area as it gets used to it. Some people choose not to use it because that's how the soft tissue surface gets used to any abrasion area in that spot. So if it's a little irritated, it does get used to it and goes away. But in the interim, you can use wax, which is a little ball softened, a little piece taken off, soften it up, and smush it on the side of the area that's bothering you. It can be used for loose braces as well, because it can secure it there if it's just bothering you and just buy you some time. And we can get more of that for you, and that's pretty easy to use with that. Try to use it on a dry surface if you can, so swallow, don't put it on a pool of saliva if you can. So with that said, that's the Right Stuff kit. We'll see you soon. Thanks.